Now, before we start, I just want to make one thing clear about the title of today's video. Crowbcat is not specifically aiming to, making me bad. Like he's not making anything aimed towards me. Like he's not specifically dissing me through a video or anything, or talking bad about me specifically, Extreme Gameplays. I don't even know the guy, ladies and gentlemen. I just decided to make this video because his videos really, kind of pissed me off, as you can probably see from the title of the video. The main point of the title is that he's kind of making people like us look bad. People who enjoy the original Resident Evil 4 over the remake Resident Evil 4, which is a phenomenal game. Just want to make that, clear straight out of the gate. I'm talking about the peeps who actually enjoy old game design, who actually enjoy some of the old games for reasons other than nostalgia. That's basically what I was thinking about before starting to make this video that I'm making right now, and is that, thanks to him and him favoring the old game in that poor way, making the remake look much worse in comparison, which, trust me, it's not. Making a video like that is just gonna make other people call us out if we enjoy the OG over the remake. Like, hey, this guy is just nostalgia driven, he just enjoys old stuff rather than the remake that just came out, that is a pretty phenomenal game. I'm not saying it's bad at all. He's making peeps like us kind of look bad. We enjoy the original over the remake, but it's totally not because, yo, that ambient sound and that chicken sounds better than the remake chicken. That cock sounds better than this cock.
I don't hate you hate roosters. I don't hate you roosters. Hate cocks. I love
Point is, I enjoy the Resident Evil 4 original over the remake, but it's for clear reasons. It's like the gameplay, I enjoy it more. It's more consistent. It has a lot of stuff in mind. It is, again, the most consistent combat I've ever played, I could say that. And I overall enjoy it for other aspects as well. Like, I enjoy the story of the original more. It's cheesy, it's my taste and stuff, but then again, it does not make the remake much worse. And I just wanted to make this short video. I'm sure it's gonna drag on for the next 2 to 3 minutes, but I have my reasons to drag it on for that much longer, other than ad revenue. I'm not gonna sit you through this video talking about how he, decreased the audio for the remake, because his footage is poor piss. I can say that pretty confidently. I'm not here to say, how he just showed bad parts of the remake when compared to the Resident Evil 4 original just to get some internet clout, which he doesn't need because he's Crowbcat with some of the best videos on the internet without a single word said by him. I'm not here to talk about the title change, the him linking to his alt account, and I'm not here at all. There are billions of videos out there, tweet threads out there, which, if you care about Twitter, there's just a lot of that defending the remake and pointing out some of the stuff that he did badly and on purpose, of course. And I'm not here to really sit through that. I just want to make one thing clear, and is that the OG is better than the remake. For me, that's my opinion. It's fine to have it, but I just want to I want to just touch on why I like the original more than the remake in the most brief way, in like 5 seconds. The original's gameplay is more consistent and the movement is better. That's it. And I know his video was focused more on the cinematic approach and the design approach of the game, the art approach, I guess you can call it that. I know games have to look good as well and stuff. I do prefer some stuff from the OG, even from looks, over the remake. Like, I prefer the OG Castle's look. It is so beautiful. The colors are so beautiful. But then again, he kind of made the remake look poor in comparison. I don't know. He just did some black magic shit on the remake that made it just look worse in his footage. Like he made it soulless in his footage and then called it soulless, which now that gets me to the title. That video is like, I've never had a video where I'm like, I'm scrolling through YouTube, right? Maybe I'm playing something and I'm scrolling until I find something. I've never had a reaction such as, doing this while I'm playing, trying to scroll, doing this, and then I look at it like this, just completely mind blown. Like, I've never seen a video in which, like, what? I've never had that. I've like watching such a, like a jump scare type of video, like Soul versus Soulless. Oh, Resident Evil 4 remake versus Resident Evil 4. And I'm like, wait, soulless? I don't want to get into showing footage of stuff of the Resident Evil 4 remake because I haven't really gotten all that footage of it yet. But it's not soulless. I think it's pretty clear from all the videos. I'm not here to talk about it. I'm just here to say how absurd the title was. Like, legit, no video in this entire world has made me go, No. And again, I just want to emphasize, I'm not here to really focus on that and all that. There has been other videos that have focused on that and defended the remake, rightfully so. I'm just here to say how absurd it was. Like, I've never had a video title do that to me. Like, I was just mind blown. Like, bro, whoa, hold on, soulless. You kind of went a bit too. You actually went too far, not a bit too far. It is way too far to call it soulless. Way too far. A lot of passion was put into this game. They wouldn't really push it out for money if it didn't have all these cool mechanics, which I'm sure. I know he's not really aiming for the mechanics and gameplay and movement and stuff. I'm sure he was just even in the description he typed all the art. It was just a critical look at the OG and the remake when it comes to art design and graphics and cinematography and stuff. I know that's what he's aiming for, but I'm just here to tell you that the Resident Evil 4 remake has a whole different vibe to it. I've seen all the arguments about the Resident Evil 4 when it, you know, the original one when it came out. It was the era of surround sound, and so there was stuff playing all the time, so they kind of had to capitalize on the surround sound thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. All I'm saying is the remake of Resident Evil 4 is not soulless. It has its own type of vibe and its silent moments and its, you know, eerie moments, which I'm sure, go ahead and play and stand in your place, you will hear the sound of thunder and, you know, cool stuff. I do agree with some points, which, I mean, if you would be, you know, if you would actually look at it in a critical point of view, you would kind of go with the, you know, preferring the OG over the remake, like some cutscenes, some voice acting, some characters being cheesy and stuff. I'm sure some people did find some of the stuff agreeable, but it's just way too outlandish to call it soulless. And what that does, ladies and gentlemen, is what brings us to today's video. It makes me look bad. It makes other people who enjoy the original look bad when, you know, whenever someone says, oh, I prefer the original, and someone instantly assumes that they're talking about, oh bro, you must be just an old-headed piece of shit who enjoys old games, bro. Grow up, new games are good. And I'm like, yes, the remake is phenomenal. I've said that multiple times, but it's not as good as the OG for me, but I've stated my reasons. Gameplay and, you know, movements and all that. I've stated my reasons. That's what I basically meant with today's video on the title. And I know I made the title, you know, purposefully, you know, outlandish, like his soul versus soulless. I made it as if he's personally attacking me or something, but I hope I clearly explained what I meant with the title from the start of the video. He's making people like me mad, you know, not just me. He's not dissing me in a diss track or whatever. Trying to look at some bullet points, I guess his thumbnail, phenomenal.
It was perfect.
That thumbnail is just, look, just look at it. I'm gonna reuse that for my potential future God of War 2018 versus God of War Ragnarok Blades comparison, but look at this. Just wanted to have my piece on something that, you know, some people who have defended the remake have, you know, brought my point up, but I just decided to make a whole separate video about this thing, and it's how he's making people who enjoy the original more look bad by, you know, by basically making the remake the worst game of all time and making it out to be like that. It's not like that. The game is so good. You've been told all of this a billion times. It has been your Extreme Gamer Zesty, and he's gonna peace out right now. Like right now.